up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jabril Sports Report. Without you guys and you ladies, this literally does not work. It's Monday, and it's back to life and back to reality. I know it's actually a holiday, but you know here, the work never ends at Jabril Sports Report. I've got a whole lot of you winners out there that we got to get your parties to. You can see over here where we got a bunch of them that are in the process of being painted and getting them out. And I got to make a whole bunch more. So, sitting here thinking about a couple of things. When I talk about the draft, in order, in my mind, for you to have a successful draft, you need some things to happen. You need to get an impact player, a guy who's a day one starter who automatically makes your team better. The second thing you want is you want to get a consistent starter. If you can get a good consistent starter, that's great. If you can get some depth on your roster, then that's great. And if you can get a special team standout. And as we're looking at our draft class from this year, we're ahead of the curve. Micah Parsons is beyond an impact. He's a game changer. But not only him, you start looking at the contributions from so many players, from Golston out there. You look at OC out there, lighting things up. You've seen guys like Nashawn Wright out there. Hell, we've even seen Kamara, who was, he's even played some snaps out there and stuff. We have seen impact after impact. And see, football, just do it. Just do it. Football, you have to constantly be evolving. And too many times what we like to do as fans is the nostalgia of a guy. Football is not one of those games where you can get attached to people. Last week, of course, Jalen Smith, who has been an incredible story. Love Jalen Smith. But Jalen Smith had some limitations. Jalen Smith was a lot of money. And a lot of people were mad as hell. Jalen Smith that's going to come back to haunt us. You watch, the Cowboys, they don't care about winning. In essence, actually, they do. Because Jalen Smith was well loved by Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones called him a cornerstone piece of the foundation. He was the Dallas Cowboys Man of the Year. But you have to make decisions on what you think are the best ones for the team going forward. And you have to take the love of a player out. Enter this year's draft again. Jabril Cox now is in the forefront because, now you got rid of Jalen Smith. And he performed. Jabril Cox, I don't know if you guys realize or not, but Daniel Jones has actually been the leading rusher for the Giants. Daniel Jones has actually been the Giants' most valuable player. Make all the jokes you will about Daniel Jones. You look at that team and that roster, he's the only thing that's kept them on life and sport. They got Michael Irvin has the Cowboys as number 2 team in the NFL, right behind Tampa Bay. Okay, that's interesting. Daniel Jones down there on the goal line, trying to run in. Jabril Cox is the one that tackled him. Jabril Cox is the one that stopped him. Jabril Cox was not carried by the momentum into the end zone. Jabril Cox realized, I'm a rookie and they're going to test me, and I'm going to go ahead and stand up to the challenge and be a dog. And see, this is the difference of, I don't know if that's Jalen Smith, if Jalen Smith with that drop foot that Jerry Jones admitted to last week, that he's still dealing with, would have made that same play. I'm not sure that he would have. Because what Jalen Smith isn't able to do is step across, put the shoulder in, and deliver a blow to stop the momentum forward. Jabril Cox, dude, if Daniel Jones gets in there, it may have been a different game. Jabril Cox looks like another one of those dogs that the Dallas Cowboys have. It's incredible how many playmakers, let me say it again, playmakers that the Dallas Cowboys have now on defense as well as offense. The fact that we have guys that are starters who aren't even out there. Donovan Wilson hasn't played since game one play. DeMarcus Lawrence hasn't played since week 1. You're looking at so many players. Neville Gallimore, Tristan Hill. My God, it's almost an embarrassment of riches. Let me see. Okay, look. Arizona. Okay, he's got Tampa Bay, Arizona. Who else he got? Okay, I'm listening to this. Green Bay. Okay. Come on, give us your orders. Okay. Okay. Well, the fact that you have the Cowboys at 4, that. Okay. Okay. So that's hate because I have to be with Michael Irvin on that. That the Cowboys every game have been a thumper. And you look at Green Bay's first game where they got beat down by the Saints. The Saints that you look at and say, I'm not sold on them. And then to go, having to win the way they had to against the Bengals. And I'm not sure that the Bengals are a great team, but although they got the 3-2 record. The Cardinals, they're good. That offense is good. But I don't know that they played a complete team just yet, like the Cowboys, although they did beat the Rams. But the Rams, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But I can say this. If the Dallas Cowboys get healthy and get back these other playmakers on top of the new playmakers that are getting some time, guys, could be a deep one. Could be a deep one. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I got to get back to work over here because I got Joe Barty's coming to you guys. Peace.